Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to the last double-digited finishing blow ever. Does that make any sense? It's episode 99, which is insane to me. I cannot believe that I've actually recorded 99 videos. That means next week is 100, so stay tuned because I've got something planned for you guys. Anyways, ton of stuff I gotta cover for the week, so let's go ahead and get it rolling. I'm probably gonna skip over a couple topics, just so you guys know, because I don't want to ramble for like 20 minutes because I'm pretty sure you guys would punch your monitors. So I'm just going to touch on a lot of the topics, but like I said, I might skip over some of them. So please check it out on the website, martialartsmoviejunkie.com. If you have not seen it, it's a fun little website, and you can see all of the links for the videos, or for the articles that I talk about in this video. Alright, so starting the week off, covered Jet Li's 50th birthday. And actually, I didn't. It was Shane who wrote about it. But I can't believe Jet's 50. On the one hand, it feels like he should be older, but on the other hand, it feels like I don't know. It feels long and short at the same time. If that makes any sense whatsoever, it probably doesn't. But anyways, Jet turned 50, and I can totally understand why he's kind of slowly backing out of films. Like he said after Batches of Fury, which we'll get to later, foreshadowing. That he won't be making another film for a while. I feel like Jet is a martial artist in the purest sense. I know that like Donnie Yen is a martial artist as well, but like for Jet, it's really his lifestyle. And I don't think it was really about the film business to begin with. So I think that for him, at this milestone in his life, he's going to be following different passions, which I think is awesome. Hopefully we'll still see him in the spotlight from time to time. I know he does a lot of charity events, things like that. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what Jet does, because I don't think he's going to do like Donnie Yen or Jackie Chan does, and stay in the industry for as long as possible. But anyways, the man is 50 years old. He's had a tremendous impact on the industry, and hopefully he had an awesome birthday. Alright, so following that up, Shane also, don't worry, I'll talk about stuff that I wrote too, but Shane did a cover article on Police Story 2013. It had its first showing, which I think is awesome, because that means that I'm that much closer to being able to see for myself. Hopefully we'll get a trailer here pretty soon, but I've heard a lot of great things about Police Story. I know that it's not linked to the other Police Stories, it's only in name. But that doesn't surprise me, because New Police Story technically wasn't either. It was just in name, because he doesn't play the same character. But that's a whole other topic that I've covered before. But the tone of the film is very different, and I think that's going to be something really surprising for a lot of people who have this concept of what Jackie Chan is, or who he is, I guess. I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait to see a different side of Jackie. I think that it's going to be a good film, and that it's going to catch a lot of people off guard. And it's not going to be as hyped as Chinese Zodiac was, which may work in the benefit for it. Sorry, my brain is not functioning. But I think it works better that way, because Chinese Zodiac was so hyped. And I've covered that before too, but it was just like everywhere you turned, they were talking about Chinese Zodiac. With Police Story 2013, that's a much more grounded release, I think. I don't know when it's coming out yet, but hopefully we'll get like a new trailer and some new poster work, things like that as the weeks progress. So stay tuned for that. Okay, first article that I actually wrote, makes me sound lazy, but it's not. Lucy is a film that has Scarlett Johansson in it, and is being written and directed by Luc Besson. Now, I wrote about this because A, there wasn't a lot going on Monday or Sunday, and B, I like Luc Besson. I feel like he creates these very interesting characters that are hit or miss sometimes, but he wrote Jet Li, The Professional, Nikita. I know I'm missing a few of them, but he did Taken. He also did Taxi, so we know that it can be hit or miss. But the thing is, the story around Lucy, what revolves around, I guess, Scarlett Johansson's character, is she plays this drug runner who ends up, for some reason that they haven't explained yet, ingesting or being exposed to drugs, and it gives her like superpowers, and she can like slow down time and all these other things. I think that some people are really what's the word, like, I can't talk today. Some people are really just not looking forward to this film because of the material that it covers, but I think it depends on how it's handled. Like, if she's forced to take these drugs against her will, it gives like a revenge plot that I think will actually be really, really good. But at the same time, it's going to be one of those, it's like, does she do it on her own? Does she do it by accident? Does somebody force it upon her? So it's really early to tell whether it's going to be a good film or not, just by that basic premise, because I think a lot of it has to do with the motive behind it. But anyways, I think that it's going to be a cool movie. Hopefully it's a martial arts based film like some of Besson's other films, but we will see as we learn more about it. Okay, moving on. Jackie Chan has said that Jay Chou is his next replacement, which I'm taking with a grain of salt. Jackie says that all the time for so many people. He said it about Daniel Wu. I think he said it about Nicholas Tsay, Wang Leehom. Who else am I thinking of? There's a lot of them. And I think it's a really weird way for him to phrase it, too, saying it's the next Jackie Chan or his predecessor. Because he should know that, like, it's really hard to fill those shoes. There's not going to be another Jackie Chan, just like there wasn't another Bruce Lee. So when Bruce Lee passed away, there was this huge scramble to find out who the next Bruce Lee was going to be, and Jackie and Jet and Donnie and all those guys kind of got like suctioned into that one character type, I guess you could say. So I find it really weird that Jackie's trying to claim that somebody's going to be the next like him, because it's not going to happen. We all know that's not going to happen. But whatever. Jay Chou, I think, is a really talented guy. I don't know if he's as martial arts heavy as everybody thinks he is, but he has done a lot of martial arts films. I just don't know if he's like the next big thing or not. But Rooftops is one I'm keeping my eye out for to see whether it's going to be good or not, because it's got the singing and the fighting, and he's directing his second directorial film. So we'll see how it goes. Alright, I'm done. I'm already rambling and don't need to. Okay, so I'm going to jump forward a little bit. Bastards of Fury got a trailer and some character images, or like stills, I guess you could call them. Sorry, my brain is just, which after 99 episodes you'd think that I would actually know what I'm doing, but I have no idea. Okay, anyways, I want to get to the good stuff. Alright, so Bastards of Fury, new trailer and images for the film. The trailer is really, really weird to me. It's an action comedy, which I get. I can deal with that. But the way they present the comedy aspect is really jarring, especially if you're watching the trailer for the first time, because it comes pretty much at like the last third of the trailer, and it just hits you from nowhere. Jet Li has like these really ridiculous facial expressions. There's this weird absurd thing that's going on. I don't know. It's just... It looks like it's an interesting film. I'm sure that the comedy will be better placed throughout the actual movie, but for that trailer specifically, it was a really weird way to introduce the comedy. They also do a little spoof of the Expendables, which was kind of weird. But I think that this movie, what's going to make it or break it is the story. If there's not a strong suspense element to the serial killer, the fights aren't going to be that great, and the comedy's not going to work as well either, I don't think. But we'll see how it goes. The fight between Jet and Wu Jing that you get to see in the trailer, I think looks really good. Some people are like, oh, it's too much wire work and whatnot, but it's a Jet Li film, and he's 50, so what do you expect? Anyways, the hand-to-hand part, I think, is solid, and I think the movie's going to be good. It's just going to be really weird at this point in time, so we'll see how it goes. Okay, so lastly, on the new side of things, did a review for Heroes of the East. Now, this was one of the movies that I had bought like a week or two ago. And it's the first time that I've seen it, so it'll be interesting to see what people think about how I feel about the film, because I don't have that nostalgia factor, and I think I looked at it with a different set of eyes than everybody else did. So I, for some reason, tend to lean towards story and character development a little bit more than most people do, and that's a strong factor in how I think the movie is overall. So whether or not you like my review, please let me know, because I always like to hear everybody's input. And if you've seen it before, you know, when you were younger, that nostalgia factor may play into it. Because I know I probably have a lot of bias towards like Jackie Chan films because I saw them when I was younger, like Police Story. Mall Christmas lights never look the same after watching Police Story. So Anyways, but it was a lot of fun to watch. I had a great time reviewing it, and I can't wait to see what other films come out and what Shaw Brother movies I can discover, because that was another movie that I had never seen before, and I was really surprised at who was in it and all of the choreography in it. It's really, really good. It's hard to choose whether Golden Harvest or Shaw Brothers is better, and I'm sure that's like a huge debate thing in and of itself. But I'm like baby steps into Shaw Brothers, and hopefully I can give you guys some more of my feedback as the weeks progress. Okay, so lastly, this is episode 99. Next week is episode 100. And I was trying to figure out a way to thank you guys for watching these videos, especially those of you who are watching from the beginning, which probably aren't very many of you. The first ones are awful. It's me just walking outside with a camera, and it was a really crappy camera too. So it's interesting because I went from a crappy camera to a high-def camcorder, and then finally to a webcam. Even though it's not HD per se, because I have to do the smaller pixel size because my computer can't handle it. But anyways, I've progressed quite a bit, and I want to say thank you to you guys who have supported me and the website throughout everything that I've done. I really do appreciate it. It gives me the extra push to do something better and to do something different for you guys. So I know it's not much, but I've never done anything where I give anything away yet, because it's hard to obtain stuff to give away, to be honest with you. But I really want to do something because it just means that much to me. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up a copy of Dragon, which is Wuxia, and I'm going to give it away next week. I don't know exactly the criteria that I'm going to have for it. I just want to let you guys know so that if you're planning on buying it, maybe you'll wait, because hopefully you'll get one. But I'm only buying a copy because I'm not rich, I'm sorry. But I was trying to figure out what to give away, but I don't have a logo, so I can't do shirts yet. So given the title of the website, Martial Arts Movies, seems fitting. The only problem is, depending on where you live, you may or may not be able to watch it due to region coding. Or you may not have a Blu-ray player. I don't know. So I know I'm overthinking things. I'm pretty sure that it's not going to be an overseas winner. But we'll see, and I guess I'll get to that bridge in due time. So I'm going to go ahead and give away a copy of Dragon next week. So stay tuned for that. I'll think of some ridiculous way to get you guys like all sorted out so I can figure out who to give it to. But anyways, look forward to that. I'm rambling, so I'm done. Thank you guys so much for your support. I really do appreciate it. And hopefully the next 100 episodes or 200 episodes won't be as bad, and we'll keep progressing the best we can. So that's all I got. So thank you guys so much for stopping by. This is KML. This week has been finished.